Here's the Murphy Art Museum here in Oxnard, California. It's one of the second to last week, as they're going to be closing for good. That's what they said on the website. So please take a look at this whole video of the Murphy Art Museum before it leaves. Give some.
Get rid of it.
Can't make it to class and throw it down again.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, it's cool. I'm glad we had a chance to make
Well,
that.
thank you for taking the time
Yeah.
to come and visit. And we've got one more
week.
One more week, and then you got the garage sale. So
Okay. I do like the mermaid, dolphin, I don't know what you call it, mobile thing.
Oh,
I think that was price tag.
Thank you very much.
Market. Oh. So it's everything on the walls and stuff. It's got some wheel covers, just different things here. A lot of vintage stuff, signs, posters. Got some rims down there. Old cartoons, movie posters, trophies. Oh, these are nice. It's like little go-karts. These little go-karts here. I used to be a Good Guys member. That's what it looks like. That's pretty cool. So that we'll have these for sale. It's vintage market, but now we'll go to the museum entrance. Oh wow. This is really cool. Is this supposed to be like somewhere in Northern California, something like that?
It's kind of a non-specific somewhere.
Oh, okay. Hey, you know, that is really cool. You know anything about like the history of like how this all was done and this is built?
The club was founded back in the mid-'80s, and the oldest parts of the layout, which is this section right here, date back to the '90s.
Oh, so this was in the 90s right here. Oh, wow.
It was built in the '90s.
Oh, we built, okay.
And
Very intricate details. Billboards and trees and that's amazing.
A lot of it is kind of in progress.
Hmm.
Needs a lot of work to bring it back up to standard. Club's had to move multiple times in the last 10 years.
Oh, okay. I'd figure this would be a lot to just move around and.
It all comes apart. It's all in sections,
Yeah.
so it can be moved fairly easily.
This is-
Not that you want to move it any more often than you absolutely have to.
Yeah. It's so cool. It's so like like it's unique. You go from the city industrial from the. So this is a 1948 Airstream Wee Wind. There was one of 60 made during that time, is what I believed, and about a dozen exist today. It's really interesting. A little place you can have a kitchen, a place to sit. Attached to a little bed as well. It's a 1981 Excalibur Series 4 Roadster. So it looks like the engines for the boats, I'm assuming. Very classic. So the museum is going to be closing. It's our last, second to last weekend. Want to take a visit before we go, so just to check it out. Got a fresh popcorn machine right here. 10 cents back in the day. Get some fresh popcorn.
What is this?
And this right here is it's like refuel up for gas from Shell gasoline, well maintained. And then this right here is where you can get candy for 5 cents. 5-cent candy. It's kind of cool. It's an automobile driving simulator and developed in 1951 by the Aetna Insurance Company. They have 15 small single seats. That provides a clutch and brake just to learn how to drive. Very interesting. There's another one right here. Driver's Ed. Back in the day, this is what it was. Drive-O Trainer. Looks like you got your emergency brake, gas, clutch, brake on the bottom. Really neat museum. Phillips 66 Dyno gasoline. Really well maintained gas pumps. I want to know if you let me know what were gas prices back in the day. Really well maintained. (1947) Cushman step-through. The company started in 1903 in Lincoln, Nebraska. We get their four-stroke Husky engines in 1922.
This is cool.
1947 Cushman step-through scooter. Real nice. Fireball collection. (1927) Ford Model T pickup. So some of these cars are privately owned, and they pay a storage fee to keep the cars in the museum. And some of these are actually owned by the museum, so really cool concept. (1930) Willie's Night. (1979) AMC Pacer wagon. So it looks like some of the guys that own the classics out here are trying to sell their cars. You got the 1914 Ford Model T, another one for sale. Touring car. So this car was first built for the middle class and the first mass-produced car using interchangeable parts rather than handmade ones. Originally costing $850. Wow. This car is going for $35,000 or best offer. 1964 Jeep Wagoneer. Started in 1962. Considered to be the father of the SUV phenomenon. We got the 1956 Austin Healey, British sports car. It's going for $70,000 or best offer. Here's some information if you're interested in the car. '69 Plymouth Roadrunner. Plymouth was a division of the Chrysler Corporation and manufactured cars under that name from 1928 to 2001. It was an entry-level brand to loyal customers who would move upscale from Plymouth by purchasing a Dodge, Chrysler, DeSoto, or Imperial as their income and status grew. Got that little road right here. Nice green, leather interior. Got Coyote in the back. Got the 1910 Duro car. This is a California car, 1907 by William Varney and William Moreland, two LA-based car enthusiasts and car racers. Let me check out those rims right there. Wow. Horseless Carriage, California-based company, founded by two guys who were race car drivers. So interesting is at the Murphy Art Museum, this is the oldest car in their collection. Only 44 made it to the time of the stock market crash, and only 8 survived during the Great Depression. Amazing. This right here, it's a 2005 Boss Haas motorcycle with sidecar. Very nice black color from BMW. One of a kind custom built motorcycle. BMW engine. M6. Nice little sidecar. 1967 Pontiac GTO. Gran Turismo Omologato. An Italian word translated to mean Grand Accredited Touring. It's Italian, interesting. This is a privately owned car. (1952) Chevy Suburban, wood body by the Campbell Company.
GTO's still here.
This is what it is.
1931 Packard 833,
Packard's still here.
owned by a private collector. This had founded in 1899 and by 1901 had a motorized a coarse carriage with a single cylinder engine. Man, we have gone through so much. They had over 6,000 employees and produced 50,000 cars per year. Wow. By the time of the Great Depression, they were only producing 7,000 vehicles. And to have, it's beautiful. Packards of the early 1930s were technologically improved over their predecessors. Whether it was a Packard factory body or a coach-built design, the end result was strikingly beautiful. In general, the cars were sleeker, grander, and more individually tailored. 1931 Packard 833. Nice little Porsche. 1966 Checker Marathon. In the late 1950s, Checker entered the consumer market with a Checker car available. It's a 4-door station wagon or limousine. Customers ordering a Checker are ordering a rugged car with years of reliable use. Most Checker automobiles were supplied with Chevrolet engines and transmissions, and they went out of business in 1982. The last Checker built a taxi cab, a 1978 model, as you can probably see in New York when it was retired. You get the Delage, 1924. The company was founded in 1905 by Louis Delage or Louis. This car has 4 cylinders, 2120cc. Original price was $2,400. French manufactured car. This was found in 1975, hidden on a farm in the province of Friesland in the Netherlands. And it took about 4.5 years to complete. Four and a half years. I wanted to show you the inside of the Marathon real quick. Oh, a nice little seat in the back. Man, these are big size cars. This is a Lincoln. All right. It's the original GoPro on a car. It's like matches, classic matches and sunglasses. A lot of very vintage things. Picnic items. So 1958 Lincoln Continental Mark III. It's a 1931 Rolls-Royce Phantom 1. Mechanical brakes, 6-cylinder, 7.7-liter engine, 3-speed transmission, dual ignition systems. Nice little wooden exterior. This Studebaker plus trailer boat is for sale. $39,500 or best offer. And we're going to show you the other part to it. (1963) Studebaker Wagoneer Daytona. It is a Daytona model, meaning it has a V8 engine. So there's 11,195 Wagoners built in 1963. And there were automatic transmissions in 3-speed or 4-speed. So there's some had a V8 with a supercharger, some didn't. Interesting. This is the trailer boat. Trailer boat. 1962 trailer boat. This is the boat. Trailer. Kind of cool. Uh-huh. 2004 Ferrari 360 Modena. Original owner with original miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the restrooms are straight down this little section over here.
Yeah, more training to do.
That's slot car.
Oh, right, thank you.
No problem. What is your next day? We are here this weekend, Sunday.
As a museum, and then after that, the next 2 weekends will be garage sale. So they have a flyer for the garage sale.
There's a flyer for the garage.
Good, thank you.
Alrighty. If you have any questions, we're here. So,
Okay, thank you, sir.
alrighty, enjoy it.
It's just a beautiful racetrack. Wow. This is just, I gotta get a closer look at this racetrack. Just amazing whoever built this. Details. Let's get slow in there. People looking up on a tower. People watching over the fence. It's amazing whoever made this. People in the crowd, all the cars. Oh man. That's cool.
So you lose line of sight, you can't see what's going on.